All right, Coach Steve. So
Yeah.
it's good to have you here today in the studio.
Thank you so much.
So I know you are coaching business owners, busy professionals who want to change their mindset, elevate their wealth, elevate their life, and have a better future, not only for them but for their children and their grandchildren.
Yes.
So, tell me a little bit about you and why you got into the coaching business.
Well, the reason I got into coaching business is because of my own personal experience. Like when I first came to the US, I didn't have my parents here. My parents, I come from very humble beginning. So I have to work my way through in a restaurant from dish room to the salad bar to fry and to doing grilling, really cooking. I started with 335 an hour. So by the time I got out of college to get my first professional job, I think I was making about $8.75 to $9. And then I got my first professional job. That was about $35,000 a year. So that comes up to be almost $18 an hour. Uh, really more than double my income. So that's when I realized there's opportunity. If you work hard and you have some goals in your mind, you have aspirations,
Mm-hmm.
you can be successful in America.
Definitely.
So when I got to my first job, I went to my first orientation. That's when I found out about 401k. You invest in your money and the company will match up to a certain percentage. I believe it's 6%. I jumped on it. That's when I started to ask questions about what does 401k mean? What is compound interest? What is dividend reinvestment? What is dollar cost averaging? That's when I started to focus on my own financial literacy, financial education. Then I said to myself, for me to do what I want to do, I need to live below my means so I can have extra money to invest. And I started to do it very early and on a consistent basis. So I've been through it all from $335 an hour
Hmm.
to making 35,000 at that time. That's when I realized there's opportunity for me to be wealthy one day. And I started investing in the stock market back in 1990. I started with mutual funds. I didn't know much at all.
Hmm.
But you know what I did? I learned, I studied,
That's good.
I found mentors, people that I look up to. That's how I learned. It's not luck, but with time on my side, today I can look back. I'm proud of the way I've lived my life.
That's amazing.
I was able to persevere, delay gratification, invest on a consistent basis, and continue to learn. Until today, I'm still learning. Even though I'm
Hey.
coaching people, I'm still learning. You never stop learning.
Life is a school, like people say.
Absolutely.
Every day is an opportunity to learn something new and change your mindset.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I got a couple questions for you that I've got from some people been asking, and we want to make sure that we answer that question for them. The first one is, okay, you. What was the pivotal moment in your life that shifted you from surviving to building wealth?
I think when I realized that I don't want to continue to work, I don't want to work for my money for the rest of my life.
Hmm.
At some point in time, I want my money to work for me. So I set my mind on that. But at one point, I wasn't ready for it. But I knew I have to continue to work to save. But I just didn't save. I invest my money.
Okay.
I did not allow my money to sit around collecting dust or collecting 0.01 interest in the bank. I put it to work. So at that point, at the very early stage of my life, I understand and I realize that if you have goals and you visualize yourself, you see yourself where you want to go, you manifest, but you don't sit back, you continue to work hard. It's possible. Even for someone like me that came to the US with only $600 in my pocket. To start my first job as a dishwasher making $335 an hour, to being where I am today that I can create a lot of jobs. I have real estate investment trust. So this is all opportunity that I create for myself, but it wasn't easy. It takes a lot of dedication, perseverance, living below your means, and thinking beyond yourself. Which it mean, I mean, when I said beyond yourself, I mean my children and my children, my grandchildren, and my great grandchildren that I've never made in my life.
That's amazing. So that mindset, it takes courage. It takes discipline.
Yeah.
It takes having a vision,
Yeah.
wanting to do more, wanting to create that generational wealth. Because we live in an era where it's all about me. It's me, me. The moment that we start shifting that mindset, we have the generation coming after us. So we have to think about that. And that's when we find ourselves in a mission field, because building generational wealth is a mission.
Yes.
And I'm glad, I'm happy how you put it, and I hope people can relate to that. So here's my next question. So you talk about your first job as a dishwasher. So what did the first job washing dishes teach you about money, work, and mindset?
First of all, I'll start with the work ethics. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you get paid on that job that you do. Take it very seriously. Also, if you have the mindset, knowing where I start doesn't define my destination. My starting point is just a stepping stone to get to where I want to get to. And I'm very proud that I started as a dishwasher, because it taught me to be to persevere, to think about my future, to live below my means, and do what I got. Because I came from humble beginning. My parents are not here. Everything I do or did back then, I did it on my own. So it takes a lot of effort, a lot of courage, and a lot of prayers.
Amen. I was gonna ask, well, where is God in all of this in your life?
That's a beautiful question, man.
Okay. Yeah.
My faith in God comes first. I'm so sorry, man.
It's okay. It's fine.
Without God, I would not be here right now. He gave me everything I got.
Amen.
And He can take it away. They blink on an eye. Just like that. That's why you have to be humble. You have to remember where it came from. It's not mine. It belongs to God.
Amen. Indeed.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No, it's okay. I think many people can relate to that, because when we place God, in our decision making, because it says in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, to trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways submit to Him, and He will direct your path.
Absolutely.
It's a verse that we all can recite, but it's not a verse that everyone can abide by easily. It requires practice. It requires steadfastness. It requires patience, and it requires complete surrendering.
Absolutely. You got to surrender your life to Him.
Yeah.
You got to understand where everything came from. We just here to really live in His words, in His learning. We are stewards of God. We don't own anything. I don't own anything.
No, we don't.
Including my children. God gave it to me. God gave them to me. Everything I own or have belongs to God.
Amen.
And when you think about that, you become more humble. You want to reach out and help people. You want to create more wealth.
Yeah.
So you can create more opportunity for people, because you know what you're doing it for. You're doing it for the men above.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that vulnerability. If somebody wants to get into the coaching masterclass that you provide, where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me. They can go to www.freedomwealthelevation.com or support@freedomwealthelevation. We're also on all the social media, the Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. So you can find us there as well.
All right. So if you have one advice that you want to give to whoever's watching this, and is finding themselves in a storm where they feel like they are not valued enough. They feel like they are not qualified enough. They feel like they can't keep going. What is one advice you will give somebody right now?
I would say to those people that are watching, that are listening, life is a choice. Either you believe in yourself or you doubt yourself. Most people that are stuck, they have a lot of doubt about how far they can go in life. So that doubt keeps them stuck. But when you believe in yourself and you're willing to do the work, you're willing to sacrifice, you're willing to persevere, and you're willing to find a mentor or join a coaching program that can guide you to the direction that you want to go. You're not alone. We're not alone.
Mm-mm.
There's help in front of us. There's help everywhere we are. You just have to look for them. You have to reach out and you have to network. It's all in your mindset. The people, I tell people, the people you listen to and the choices you make will define your financial future in general. And the people you listen to may, including yourself. When you start to lie to yourself, money is the root of all evil. I can't make money. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have the time to invest my money. Money is too difficult to make. I got to learn. I got to go to school. No, you don't have to do all that.
No.
Those are all excuses. Get those excuses out of your way.
You heard that?
Out of the way. And really believe in yourself and give it a shot. Then I'll say one more thing. Let's go.
Yep. So the last thing I'm going to say is that in life, in everything that you do, there are three things that matter: clarity, consistency, credibility.
That's correct.
Have clarity in everything that you do, everything that you want to put your mind into. Have clear conscience of what you want to do, making sure that you have what you need, you understand what you need to do, and you understand and know who you are going after.
That's correct.
And once you got that down, you need to be consistent.
Yes.
Consistent in your mindset.
Yeah.
What you want, what you are going after. You are building wealth. You have to be consistent and block out all the noise.
Yes.
Because as you progress, there's gonna be obstacles.
Oh, yes.
They're gonna come and they're gonna make you stumble. Steadfastness is the key to stay consistent. And credibility is when you have those little wins that you enjoy. Like no matter how little it is, you just celebrate it. Celebrate every little win, and that changes your mindset.
That's correct.
Little by little, little by little, because you don't have to wait for the big win.
That's correct.
If you want to wait for the big win, you will never celebrate.
That's correct. Well said. Well said. But I would say also stay very focused on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't have to tell the whole world about what you're doing, because there are some people that will not believe in you, that want to put doubt in your mind. Avoid those people. Stay focused. Believe in yourself. Have your goals and aspirations. Visualize yourself. Manifest. And I also believe God ordained all of us
Yep.
to get to somewhere in life. Nobody can take it away from you. Why not
No.
give it a shot? See where God is taking you. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is wisdom. It's an opportunity to learn. I've failed several times and I keep getting up. Why? Because it teaches me wisdom. What do I need to do to get better next time? But when people are afraid to fail, that's why they don't invest their money. They don't invest in the stock market. They don't trust anybody because they're so afraid. Failure is part of life.
Yeah, indeed. No, thank you, guys. If you want to hear more, you can follow Freedom Wealth Elevation on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and follow us for more clarity content. Until then, you stay blessed.
Thank you so much. It's a blessing, man. Thank you so much.